English shorthand senior 120 words per minute. General passage 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Ready? Start. Sir, I thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak on this occasion. I support the demand for grant for railways. I am grateful to you that at the fag end of the debate, I have been allowed to express my views on the problem of how to extend the facilities of railway to the entire country as well as various other problems of this ministry. We have seen that during the last few days, honorable members have raised many problems and made very useful suggestions. There is no doubt that the minister has dealt with these problems and suggestions in a very successful manner. So I do not want to repeat many of them. First of all, I wish to point out that the railways are a big commercial as well as social welfare association. It should be realized in the first instance that the progress of the country depends very much on the proper functioning of the railways. I would like to point out that the success of the railways depends not only on the officials but also on the workers and their employees who are working for it. I would suggest that the Honorable Minister may find out some incentive to the given all these workers so that they may be encouraged to do good work. I am aware that human nature being what it is, there are different types of people. Some may not be so efficient and some may not work hard. But I think you will agree that even a lazy person, if he is given some incentive, would like to improve himself. I would therefore suggest that efficiency and good work must be recognized. It will be good if some competitions are held and prizes given not only to high officials but also to the employees in the various departments of the railways. So far as catering is concerned, there has been no competition in the catering department, with the result that our catering department is often a losing concern. Being a housewife, I know that our people are very fussy about food. They do not go into the nutrition's value of food, but on the other hand, they go into the taste of it. So I am aware that there are bound to be complaints, but at the same time, I wish to point out that cooked food is such a thing that anyone dealing in pure and good food with the able to get 100% profit. In respect of our catering department, I would suggest that more and more women should be associated at every level, especially in the advisory capacity and if possible in the supervisory capacity. It should be borne in mind that food supply can be very well managed by women. Now I have another suggestion to make. I find that for the purpose of getting something from the railway ministry, everybody tries to plead backwardness because it has been said by most of the members that their areas are backward. In this connection, I would like to say that we must realize that the country is one. So, I would stress that there should be an integrated approach. There is no doubt that some of the areas have been very backward. But on that ground, we should not have a narrow approach. I am sure it will neither help the country nor the railways. It is necessary that we must know that our needs are many, but our resources are very limited. I would therefore suggest that we should decide upon some priorities. I would like that some guidelines should be prescribed by the railway department itself as soon as possible, and according to those guidelines, an era which comes first should be given top priority. Unless this is done, we would not know which area is really backward, and it may be that if some member is vocal, he will have a lot of influence of the railway ministry, whereas the really backward area will remain backward and the forward area will get more and more facilities so far as this matter is concerned. I would like to say another thing. There is an efficiency department in the railways which is doing wonderful work. It may make a survey to find out the most backward areas which need more facilities. Only then we will be able to develop the entire country. Finally, I would like to suggest that new methods should be adopted to protect the railway property. I would like to point out that so far all the old methods adopted by the railway department have not proved effective. I am afraid a lot of property of railways is stolen away or deteriorates. In the circumstances, I feel that new techniques should be adopted in this respect, and there should be a new stores. For this purpose, I would suggest that the disposal of the waste property should be made very promptly. I thank you.